Just, taking it easy on this afternoon. Big up on yourself, big up on yourself, big up on yourself. I was just over on Instagram still kind of browsing through. My brethren O'Neill Scully, big up yourself. O'Neill post this image up here that I have. It says it's simply, if you don't like my post, turn a blind eye to it. Like you do everything in society, poverty, racism, and all kind of hatred and stuff are going on in a society. Right now, I noticed that a lot of people on social media, they get up every mother effing day and they promote foolishness, shove out foolishness, look upon pure foolishness, engage in a pure foolishness, and I have not seen them, not even once, paying attention to things that really matters in society, things that's really plaguing society, plaguing Jamaica. For example, you have a bunch of people on social media and they are quote unquote Jamaicans, born in Jamaica, grow up in Jamaica, migrate to overseas and live overseas in a foreign, and they don't care about nothing that's happening in Jamaica. They will not speak for Jamaica. They will not post about Jamaica. Some of them, you see them get up and they post about America. They post about the American president. They post about the American flag. They hop in a Donald Trump business. Every day they get up them in a Donald Trump business, in a business. This man is running his country. His country is not a third world country. America is a first world country. A lot of you come from a third world country. Poor families. We don't have nothing. Yet you migrate to the United States, Canada and England. And every day you guys can wake up out of your bed. You can be posting about Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that and this and that. But none of you ever wake up one day and post about Andrew Holness, post about Portia Simpson, post about the JLP and PNP party in Jamaica, what they're doing to Jamaica, how they're selling out Jamaica, selling out the people of Jamaica. Why are you so concerned living overseas in American politics and in American business when it has nothing to do with what is happening to our people in Jamaica? It has nothing to do with the state and the condition of Jamaica. A lot of you people can just get up every day and go and visit Jamaica and go stay upon resort as a tourist. But what about the people them who can't afford the luxury and the lifestyle? You guys act like you're ashamed to say that Jamaica is what it is, a third world country. You're ashamed to say that Jamaica is still paying money to the Queen of England in order to have her as their big head of state, per se. Jamaica claim that they're under independence when they're not. Like I said, if you don't like what I'm saying, turn a blind eye to it. Stay away from it. I am tired of the bullshit and tired of the hypocrisy. Well, if I want to go to foreign, go overseas and you guys spread bed overseas and have your nice house and living in your luxury and have your car and all these things. But what you do not understand, even though you become a citizen of the United States, Canada and England, one day or any day that America decide, Canada decide, or England decide to take your ass and ship your ass back home, where are you going to go? If you don't stand up for the betterment of Jamaica, stand up for the betterment of your country, where will you go if America decide to send you back? If they decide to ship you back? This is what I want people to understand. We need to deal with this thing head on before it is too late. Because Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, along with the PNP, the People's National Party of Jamaica, have made it their point of duty to constantly sell out what little asset Jamaica have, or take the asset and give it to someone else to run and to control. And this has been happening for quite a while. It's not just now. When you see me get up today and speak, I am living in Canada. Any day that the Canadian government decide they can take my ass and ship out of here, because I was not born here. Me just on here, but me not born here. So me need to know so me can go back on my island, go back on my country. Can you imagine the big lineup at airport? Can you imagine not just deportation of people who are illegal, but people who are citizens, who gain them citizenship, if they decide to revoke our citizenship and our papers and send us back to the country of our birth? What will we go back to? What do we have to go back to? If you decide that you're going to sit on social media and constantly be in America's politics and in America's business, and you don't look out for the country and the land of your birth, your duck cook, your goose roast, all of that. So and if you think about all of these things that you guys are doing when it comes to your own country, pay attention. Maybe the politics in your country is not as cartoonish or comedian like, or you can't get any laughter from it, or you can't get up and say, oh my God, look at Donald Trump's skin today, look at his hair today. That's not important. What's important is that you stand up for the country that you were born in, that you want betterment for the place of your birth. This is what we should be paying attention to. All I notice is coming out of Jamaica on social media. Child pornography. Let's talk about it for a minute, because really we have to really talk about it. You have some big grown-ass people on social media sharing kids having sex in classroom, and these videos are leaving Jamaica's shore and they're being posted on social media, they're on WhatsApp, they're in people's inboxes. Let's speak about that for a moment. These are the things that's coming out of Jamaica. Another thing that I keep seeing that's coming out of Jamaica is a lot of loose and low life ghetto people always in the lane fighting and warring and a fling stone, and I tell people to come fight over man. Fighting over man, that is the important issue that's coming out of Jamaica. All of these things. Then you have another thing, the beheading and the murders and the killing. Every day somebody get up and post a picture of a girl that's missing, of somebody losing their head. Look at the girl Dog Rice who crashed and passed away, and they took her picture and plastered it over social media, her dead body down in the street. These are the things that's coming out of Jamaica. What Jamaicans need to start doing is pay attention to important issues, so we can make Jamaica a better place. Because I myself want to go back to my country and live in a peace. I don't want to know that I can go back to Jamaica and I live in a poverty. So we need to make Jamaica a better place. I'm not going to stop saying it over and over. Overall, make the world a better place, but we need to make Jamaica a better economy and a better place for everybody, even the people them that's living there. Even the people that's living there now, who can't afford food, who can't afford water, who can't afford to pay the water rate and them light bill, who can't afford to send their children to school or go to the doctor. And we're too proud to accept the fact that Jamaica need help, that Jamaica in a problem. And if you can't see it's a Jamaica in a problem, then something is definitely wrong with your eye. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, the rest of this image that I post, it is simply, if you don't like my post, turn a blind eye to it. Like you do poverty, like you do racism, like you do police brutality, like you do the injustice and the sufferance of your people down in Jamaica. Why do I always talk about Jamaica? Because Jamaica is where I was born. Why do I always talk about Jamaica? Because I remember when I was a girl growing up in St. Vincent district, summertime we used to go to the bush and break pimenta. And we hired this man, my grandmother would hire a guy to climb the pimenta tree and break the pimenta. We'd have to bring home the pimenta and shell it and put it out on the zinc. Take 2 pieces of metal zinc, put it out there to dry, and then when the pimenta truck come, then pick up a bush and you sell the bush and you get a little money so you can put pot on fire. So I grew up in a rural community where there was farming. When summertime come, you have to help with the yam business for bring out the yam. If them dig yam, you take the yam and you go pile the yam in a pile and them something there. I grew up in a community where we had to 5 o'clock in the morning, you have to wake up and go for water. Because there was no water. If there's a drought and there's no water outside your house or in the tank or in the drums around your house, then you would have to walk for miles, go down a Downsu spring or down a this other spring there up topside Curry Bridge. I don't remember the man name where used to run the place. Sometimes people would go there and open it and just thief the water and stuff like that. So these are the kind of condition where me know about. But some people go on like say them not know about them condition there. Them not know about roast dumpling. Them not know about roast yam. Them not know about ton cornmeal. Them not know about little mackerel and rice and them something there because they never had to. They have it all. So when you have everything for yourself, you cannot understand why someone else, selfish people, can't understand why someone else don't have it. Selfish people can't understand these living and these lifestyle. And we need to realize and understand that this is happening in Jamaica currently in 2018. Right now, as I speak, it's happening. And yes, you may see, we're very proud people, Jamaican people. We may dress and do our hair, still go to the hairdresser or get our friends or our family to do our hair. We will wear clean clothes. When you see us on the street, you don't even know if we had any meal from last night, but we do look clean on the street and we take showers and stuff like that. But that does not mean that poverty is not happening. It is happening. And it's a crisis and it's a shame that the government of Jamaica, and I've made videos before and beg Andrew Holness, I don't, maybe you not hear me, but me just a plea and a beg say some of the prosperity money that you have been getting from the Chinese government to help the poor people them with that money. You understand what I'm saying? Just give a helping hand to the poor people them. I mean, I talk about no handout. Because I remember when me a pitney, when I was growing up in Jamaica, and we used to go to Albertown, out of one little office there, right on top of one hill where they used to give out food stamp money and them thing there. People don't want a little handout. People want a hand up. People want a hand up. For help them. The farmers them need a hand up. For cultivate and for deal with them land. Them need a hand up. Roads need to fix in a Jamaica right now. And it's not being fixed. My solution is for this to happen is that people overseas need to start investing in Jamaica. My solution is to have more Jamaican produce on the shelves in foreign countries. Because I am telling you right now, I have a tin of Grace milk in my cupboard. And on the Grace milk, it's a product of Honduras. It's not product of Jamaica. The browning is the same thing. It's product of another country. It's not product of Jamaica. There are so many things right here in my cupboard that they put Jamaica on them label. You think it's something that's coming out of Jamaica, and it's not coming out of Jamaica. It's being manufactured even sometimes right here in Canada, or it's being manufactured in some other country. My solution is this. That is the only solution that I can make right now, is that we invest in Jamaica and try to have good produce coming here from Jamaica. For example, you go to the grocery store in Canada, right here in Quebec, and you go and buy a piece of yam. You see yam from Guyana, you see yam from all different nations. But when you do find a little piece of yam from Jamaica, it either rotten or it kind of hard. What you call it? The word chowy like it has spring water. It's no good. Even if you see mango from Jamaica, it's no good. Or it's way too expensive. It's very costly. Why is it that products out of Jamaica cost so much money, but the product them from Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, and stuff like that don't cost anything? Me, like I said, grew up in a rural community where there is farming. Me see my grandmother husband struggle. Me see my other grandfather, my biological grandfather, Rutland Vernon, struggle upon him land. And those kind of food that these people put out, sometimes them can't even get them to sell properly in a market. We need to get these products overseas. Just like Mexico can do it, Guatemala can do it, Honduras, Belize, Brazil, Guyana, Trinidad, wherever. So can Jamaica. But we need to know why when the product them reach here from Jamaica, them rotten, them no good. or them too costly. What is going on with the economy? Why this is happening? And then they matter about say they helping farmers. How are you helping the farmers? How are you helping the farmers? Every piece of yam when me go to store go pick up and pay $5 feet or $10 or $6 depending on how big the piece of yellow yam is. At least half of that yellow yam black inside or full of lines and vein inside. Or it spring up water and chowy. You can't even eat it because it's bitter and not taste good. So how come them a ship product from all kind of other nations and other third world country, and when the product them reach here, the product them good, but when they reach here from Jamaica, it's no good. Another thing when I say invest in the Jamaican economy, meaning that if you still have your I think it's called your TRN, and you still have your Jamaican ID card and all kind of stuff like that, you can actually start investing and buying stocks and share into Jamaican assets and Jamaican companies. This is another way to invest in your economy. Another thing where you can do if you have the money or the patience, simple. Send some stuff, go down there at Christmas time, feel back to school time, and them something there. Help somebody in our community where you know that they need help to even open a little daycare so the single mothers them can go to school. You understand? So these are little things that you can open a little daycare, a little basic school. There are so many ways to do things, but I understand that if you're going to do it on a bigger scale, the Jamaican government always want a dip in it. You have to give the Jamaican government money. It's like the parish councillors or whoever control a certain area always want to put their hand in the cookie jar because they want more of the cookies and the poor people then forget the crumbs. So when you not do things for the country, there are ways to do it and ways to carry out things. But people online, even right here on social media, you can actually bring awareness to what's happening. You don't have no money, probably they are foreign a struggle, like myself, no rich, just I do a 9-to-5 job like myself. Right? Right? And exactly, that is true. That is true, Misha. And don't have no money like myself. We need to start doing awareness. If me I make a video, a lot of people now want to show themselves online. And like my aunt in England told me, a lot of people afraid. They are afraid because they don't want to talk out and then government start target them. If you don't have your papers right in a foreign country, left the talking to me will talk. You don't have to do it. You're right, because it's the Jamaican government that's holding us back from investing. Because they want to grab everything for themselves. And like I said, they want the whole of it. They want the jar, they want the cookies, and they might give you the crumbs. This is it. You understand what I'm saying? But at least make your point be known. What I notice with people on social media, just like in a real life, them two-faced, I saw them two-faced on social media. The same people them I see on my page sometime, and them will cheer me on. When me go over Andrew Wellness page before them block me, them they put Andrew Wellness a kiss Andrew Wellness ass. Oh, you're a good Prime Minister. Prosperity, me say. Where is the prosperity? Like, are they blind? Me not see no prosperity. I don't see it. Probably some people see it. And like I said, when I was growing up in a Jamaica, election time come, only probably 20 people out of that community will get some money for buy a little bus, for build up a shop, for do some business. Everybody never benefiting at the community. Some people get rice, some get chicken back, some get a little but then you used to give my grandmother, then you used to give her some seed, for plant, some seed, and probably one bag of fertilizer or something like that. You know, then you used to come around and give out little things because they want poor people to vote. You understand? And take two little picture and make people feel nice. But the real people, them will really benefit are the parish councillor. And then couple youth in the area start get farm work hard for go a foreign. And that's another thing where we have to touch upon and realize and understand. Say farm work right now is slavery. Modern day slavery. There's a lot of times that people come back to Jamaica, and I'm just going off at the top of my head from what I know for a fact, that there are people dying on the farms here in Canada. Jamaicans that come here as migrant worker, as farm worker, they're dying on the farms in Canada. Is either them not have proper equipment, and if I should show you some of the places that I've been to and how they live like dogs, like animal, with dirty water, boot and mud. It's like a hut with a 5 or 6 man in a one room. Sometimes it's a big warehouse looking place and they have to use cardboards and separate themselves. So the farm workers from Jamaica who come here, and you see them come back in a Jamaica and them a ride bike and them have a house and them have a car, I'm asking you, no, don't rob them and kill them, you know. Don't rob them and kill them, and don't bad mind them, because the way that they live over here is worse than a dog in a Canada. And sometimes when they're on the tobacco farm, maybe Facebook now gonna make this go through, but sometimes when they're on the tobacco farm or tobacco plantation, they end up breathing in fumes. And then when they come back to Jamaica, them end up sick and them get cancer and end up with all kind of lung problem and all kind of problem with them lungs, and they're not getting proper medical care because the Canadian government is not aware of what is happening, because the superintendent that's in charge of the farm work program, who is a Jamaican, pocketing the money and not telling the farm workers that they deserve to get paid through the Canadian government, i.e. pension, and them supposed to collect them income tax even though they're not in Canada, as long as you have a social insurance number. And a lot of people not telling these farm workers these things, so they don't know. But like I said, when you see these people get a farm work card, them a come a foreign, come suffer. And a lot of them cannot speak, they cannot talk, because if they open their mouth and them talk, they don't get called back. So these are the little issues that accumulated, because it's like, you know, you have a house and you sweep in your house every day. You get up every day and you sweep your house. But you not have no dustpan, you not pick up your dust. So you sweep and you push it underneath the carpet, or you sweep it in a corner, as some people do in a them house. Just take the dust and sweep it in a corner. Sweep it in a corner until it just pile up. It get out of control, it just pile up, you can't breathe, you can't move around, and that is the way it is. So we need to start put these things out there for people understand that, yeah, we love the country. We love the country and we want betterment for the country. And we need to do better. Anyway, massive, big up on yourself, one love, your guide and protection. Me know say the government of Jamaica for real stop people from sending down things, because enough time people send little shipment here and little shipment there to go help people and help poor people, and the government of Jamaica don't make a shipment come through clear or clear the wharf, or them thief out what them for thief out and it don't reach where it's supposed to reach. So there's a lot of corruption in government. There's a lot of corruption from the highest level to the lowest level, and we have to figure out how to make this work. Me would have liked to know say the farmers them in a Trelawney, because me know say farming don't stop. People still a farm. As much as the younger generation don't want to do it anymore, people still have them little bush, them little ground. People still a plant them little yam and them little thing, and people still a go a market. And them something they not go stop. So we need to make sure say them food they can reach a foreign in a proper state and proper condition. You understand? Because I myself would like to go to the store and know that I'm buying products from Jamaica, that's made in Jamaica, that is actually going back into the Jamaican economy. And these things need to be regulated, especially items that have the Jamaican flag on it. And I don't know, before I go, I'm going to touch on this point. The other day, about July, there was a rib fest going on in a place called Cornwall, Ontario, and I went there. Pure white people. And I was on the fairground and I walk around, and when me look, me see Jamaican hat, me see umbrella, me see boxing glove, me see whistle, me see everything with Jamaica pan it. So me go to the white man and me say, how much is my country gaining from this? And he's like, what do you mean? I got them from China. I said, okay, but you're selling product with our country's flag on it, and you're selling it at an outrageous price, and Jamaica is not benefiting from it. So what Jamaica needs to do is regulate these things. Make sure that if it have a Jamaican flag on it, it's coming back into the Jamaican economy. I have some Jamaican cups in my house, and it says, have you hug a Jamaican today? And on the bottom of the cup it says made in China. I didn't buy that cup, but I'm just explaining to you how them can do little things for regulate the thing and the product for know say yo go back in on the Jamaican. Even when it comes to items, Bob Marley items, the same thing. Made in China this, made in China that. But nothing is coming back into the economy, into the Jamaican economy. So I would like to know that. Yeah, sorry about that. Somebody keep calling me. So I would like to know that the products that's out there is getting sold and some form of the profit is going back into the Jamaican economy. Anyway, like I said, big up on yourself. One love, your guide and protection. Always try to share what you can share. I'm not telling anybody to go put themselves in a trouble, because as far as I'm concerned now, from reading on the Jamaican news, they have a quote-unquote death squad in Jamaica where they're selling police to go do bad man work and kill off people. So I'm not asking anybody to create any uprising against the Jamaican government so far, but I'm asking people overseas to let your voices be heard, and collectively, hopefully, we can get a better Jamaica, just in case Bakra Master decides say them are going to take away papers and ship we back our country, we have somewhere to go. Big up on yourself. One love, your guide and protection each and every time. Auntie Janet, big up. We don't have a wonderful day. Bless up. Me there, Donovan. Me just ahead off a line, yeah. We no big up on yourself, man. One love, your guide and protection. Me don't talk.